What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Downsdrass back with another video. Today we reacted to a meme that destroyed a creator's life, Welvin the Great, aka the D's Nuts.
Came in the mail today.
No, I did.
These nuts. Got him. Got him. Oh.
This is a video I seen on my recommended, and I was like, dang, I really want to react to this. Because there was so many people. Bills YT, he does a great job with like these rise and fall of YouTubers series and like the rise of YouTubers. Like he's one, when he do these rise and fall videos, I typically watch. But today I wanted to do a reaction with this one because it's like, I kind of want to talk along with the video and like commentate over and be like, and kind of like, because it's like, last I checked, Welvin was homeless. So it's like, this is a situation that shows like how clout can really blind a person. Because like, when Welvin was the face, like when the D's Nuts trend came about, everybody knew Welvin and everybody's like, you know, he was the hot thing at the time. He was the flavor of the month, so to speak. Like, and then it's like, he's now seeing the world for what it really is. Sad that it had to be this way, though. Because, like, when Welvin had all the clout, all the girls been wanting to be in his face. The dudes, you know, all the dudes, like, Welvin, like, you know, like, they was starstruck to see Welvin. So it's like, now we here with it. So I kind of want to see what actually happened to Welvin. Please show a like, comment, subscribe, share the video, roll to 300 subscribers. Go subscribe to Bills as well, and let's get right into it. Hopefully I can pay some bills off YouTube.
What is the first thing that comes to mind? Maybe the content creators are... Think back to the year 2015.
2015? See, it feel like the D's Nuts trend wasn't this long ago, but at the same time hearing, I'm like, I thought I was in middle school when this trend came about. I was thinking it was like 2012-ish, 2013-ish. But 2015, but yeah, it felt like 2015 just feel like it was just, I don't know.
What is the first thing that comes to mind? Maybe the content creators around that time, or some of the Vine stars that eventually faded out of the spotlight after the app was taken down. For me, I remember being in homeroom during my senior year of high school and having my friend Josh spam the same sentence over and over and over again.
Oh. Cause something came in the mail today.
No, I did.
These nuts. Got him. Got him.
Back when life was so simpler, like you could just come up with a catchphrase back then, and it just would stick and blow up like the dang Daniel.
Damn, Daniel, back at it again with the white vans. Thirsty, man.
It's like, who comes up with this stuff? And like, it would just blow up. Like, now if somebody tries something as basic as that, they try to be their way of blowing up. And that's the thing too. A lot of those people who blew up off that one hit type of thing, they can't pivot from it. Because truth be told, they don't know how they blew up. Like, you ask somebody like Welvin, well, bro, what Welvin? I need some advice on how to blow up on YouTube or whatever. Or the dang Daniel guy, or the why you always lying guy, or the 21, all of that stuff. It would be so simple, but yet it would blow up. And like, none of them really pivot onto the next thing well from it. So it's like, I'd rather be like this steady, slow rise of dimes rather than that one hit moment. Because I probably wouldn't even know what to do with it, if I'm being honest.
D's Nuts meme was a staple during my final year of high school, and everyone and their mom was saying the sentence over and over again. It's been 7 years since the historical video came out, and the other day I got to thinking, what happened to the D's Nuts guy, and who was he? From becoming an overnight meme to eventually having the
I ain't gonna cap. Y'all can say, I know everybody say these old head jokes. Oh, you 1987, or you pushing 30. A real old head they got their phone by their side like that. Until you doing that, you not an old head for real. But I see people have their phone by their hip like that all the time. And it's always old people.
Spread rumors of his own death. Welvin's life after the viral meme. Having the online world spread rumors of his own death. Welvin's life after the viral meme has seen its ups and downs, and today on the channel we will look at what has happened to Welvin over the past 7 years after he went mega viral upon releasing the D's Nuts video in March of 2015. Now, just like every story, Melvin's claim to fame had a beginning. Before Melvin went viral for his D's Nuts video, he was uploading pictures and videos onto his Instagram account while he was at work. It took 4 years, but these videos started to take on a life of their own, and eventually he stumbled upon a situation that would change the course of his life forever. Again, after uploading videos for 4 years straight, Melvin finally caught his big break when the Instagram model Drea Michelle uploaded one of his skits to her Instagram account. This was the video that she uploaded to her account.
Homie said you ain't got no bitches.
Who don't got no bitch? He said I don't.
Said you ain't-
I could press that nigga like, hey nigga, I do got more bitches than you with your ugly ass.
Later on, Melvin and his manager Lefty were invited onto DJ Vlad's channel for an interview. During the interview,
Oh, that's
Melvin's
his manager. I was wondering, like, who's that dude standing with him, like sitting with him or whatever. But I bet that's the thing. I bet you his manager like just ate at the opportunity. I was surprised Welvin even had a manager. This is new to me, but this is why if I do make it big, I'd probably have to have somebody that I wouldn't even have a manager, because if it's someone that I know personally, they not gonna know how to handle my fame. Or it can't be somebody that I don't know either, because it's like you gotta build that trust, and it's like I don't know you. So yeah, it's like it's weird to explain. I bet you his manager was one of those people who didn't know what to do with Welvin's fame, and probably, try to, probably back and do some stuff on the back end of Welvin as well, more than likely. But I'm just assuming.
About how that one shout out from Drea boosted Welvin's account. Welvin only had an Instagram following of 6 followers, but Lefty told Vlad during the interview that after the shout out from Drea, Welvin's account took off, gaining thousands of followers every hour.
He said 6?
After the shout out from Drea, Welvin's account took off, gaining thousands of followers every hour, and in just 2 months, Welvin the Great was close to securing 1 million followers on Instagram.
But when Drea posted them, it was like a frenzy. She got 3.5 million followers.
How did she find out about
20,000 likes, 11,000 comments in 28 minutes. And we
11,000 comments.
We watched it go from 6 followers, and we just kept refreshing. And by the end of the night, he was at 12K. We woke up like next morning, he was at 43K. It just got crazier and crazier. It just kept growing.
How many Instagram followers you got right now?
902,000.
Oh, so you right about it a million.
Throughout those 2 months, Melvin couldn't miss. The D's Nuts video came out and went extremely viral, generating over 45 million views on his YouTube channel and garnered attention anywhere else it was uploaded. Welvin grew his celebrity following as well, with Kevin Hart, Kendrick Lamar, and DJ Khaled, just to name a few celebrities that he started to interact with and take pictures with. Welvin was so big at one point that Kendrick Lamar paid tribute to Welvin in a Taylor Swift music video called Bad Blood. Kendrick Lamar also that year would bring Welvin onto the stage during one of his shows. Now, after a couple months of being viral from the D's Nuts video, Welvin was reaching his peak, and personally for me, I feel like his manager Lefty knew this as well. During the initial interview,
that's what I was saying.
Vlad,
His manager,
about the merch
he's seen the clout that Welvin was getting, and probably, he probably wanted to be that big star too. I mean, which is nothing wrong with, because everybody wants to be that big star, but it's just certain people are better equipped for the behind the scenes work. So I'm assuming Welvin probably was getting all the attention, and somehow a lot of the stuff fell in his lap. So I'm saying his manager probably had some part to do in all of this.
Out and his hopefulness that Welvin was eventually in line for his own reality TV show. So much so that Lefty created a series on Welvin's YouTube account called The Life of Welvin the Great that ran for 17 episodes. But during these interviews, things seemed a little bit off with the manager. Lefty seemed like he was in it all for the money and could take advantage of Welvin whenever he pleased. Multiple times throughout the interview,
crazy.
Lefty spoke about the money.
That's what I was saying in the intro. Like, it sucks that it had to happen this way for Welvin to see a lot of these people ain't his friend. A lot of the people that say they're going to be in your corner, not really in your corner. It sucks because, like I said, Welvin probably was getting all the fellas, all the fellas wanted to hang with Welvin. You had celebrities even, which I didn't even know that. Celebrities even wanted to hang with Welvin. Kendrick Lamar. If Welvin didn't get viral off of a meme, let's be honest, these people wouldn't even know who Welvin is. And Welvin probably got different females to throw themselves at him because in their mind, clout equals money. And if he got money, he gonna give me some of his money too. So I'm pretty sure all of this played a part in Welvin. And it sucks because, like I said, clout can really blind you. And Welvin probably had all these people thinking they in my corner, but they just was around for the clout.
That they were receiving from
manager.
Companies that wanted to pay Welvin because of his huge following on Instagram. But it seemed like after Welvin got hacked and lost his footing, Lefty took off. Then a lot of negatives were starting to pop up. Welvin was accused of SAing multiple women at a party, and this was right at the beginning of his blow-up. I couldn't find any articles on the incident, but during that same interview with DJ Vlad, Lefty and Welvin talked about the situation and how that never even happened.
And I remember there was a rumor, I think, like after that night at the open mic, that you got arrested or something like that. Well, clear that up.
I didn't get arrested.
He's never been arrested. Never. It was from some site we've never even heard of. And the crazy thing is, he was posting pictures at the time the story coming out. And
that's crazy too, because like getting accused of something like that is scary. Like even if you didn't do it. Like, I wouldn't say cancel culture is real, but do you do something like that or something involve what EDP did, you done for. So it's like that and his account getting hacked. So it's like, people have that one big moment and you follow them for that big moment. Because it happened with me all the time. That's why I don't really pay attention to my subscription box on YouTube. Because it'd be like, oh, so I'm like, when did I subscribe to this person? And I'd be sitting there thinking like, I never remember subscribing to this person. Because like you subscribe to them based off that one moment that they had. And I'm pretty sure that was a lot of people with Welvin.
His last name isn't Harris. So okay. That was like, and then I highly doubt a detective would ever describe him as a no bitch getting chumped. Just don't sound too believable. But I mean, after 900,000 followers in exactly 2 months, I have haters too.
So that was just some hater shit. Because because it started to circulate.
It's spreading.
I never even heard about that.
Because I looked at it and said, oh shit, I was just there. I was just with him. Yeah. And now he got arrested. Like, when did this happen?
I haven't been arrested.
No. So all that is bullshit.
Yeah.
Now, even though these rumors ended up being false, that could have still impacted his career and the path that he chose moving forward. But the meme was dying, and even though it was said nonstop, the person behind the meme ended up losing some of his popularity. Up until the 2016 election, when an independent candidate generated some buzz. An Iowa kid by the name of Brady filed to run for president under the name D's Nuts. This once again generated some attention back towards Welvin and his brand. This incident would even be captured on the news.
A lesser-known independent's name is taking the internet by storm, and that name would be D's Nuts. Yep, you heard me right. He is gaining traction in North Carolina with 9% of voters saying they'd vote for him. Wow. In a hypothetical race between Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, he would get 9%.
But then disaster happened. Welvin's original Instagram account was hacked at the end of the summer of 2016, which saw him lose his account with over 1.1 million followers. And even though he eventually created a new account, his new Instagram account hasn't even generated over 150,000 followers, and it's been almost 6 years since he created it. This tells me two things. The first is that Welvin wasn't as relevant as he thought he was, which is why only 10% of his original 1 million followers followed his new account. And number two is the hype surrounding Welvin and his comedy was starting to run its course, and with a very slow process to build back up.
The D's Nut joke, it couldn't have lasted but so long, if we being honest. I mean, granted, that was a meme that lasted a little longer than most, but even then, you know, it ran its course.
Instagram following, it seemed like out of nowhere, Welvin went from being an overnight success, getting paid almost $5,000 to show up to an event, to being a nobody that was forgotten about, and that was due to his account being hacked. Now, ever since 2016, after he went on a run of uploading like memeable content, Welvin has pretty much been forgotten about. The only time he was mentioned was when rumors circulated online stating that Welvin passed away. These rumors were brought to light because of a video that surfaced online that appeared to be Welvin unresponsive laying on the ground.
And then people sick for even, you know, uploading.
The rumors were of course proven to be false, and Welvin and his cousin uploaded a video to his YouTube account speaking about the rumors that have been brought up over the years.
I'm alive and I'm okay.
And I wish that these blogs would stop with all these rumors about Welvin being dead. He is very much alive and well. Welvin has a family that loves and cares about him. He hasn't had any dealings with Lefty in a long time. So, you know, I wish all these rumors would stop, and I wish you guys would just leave Welvin alone. Stop bullying him on these streets. Just, you know, let him live the life that he want to live. Welvin he has a family that loves and wants to take care of him, but Welvin chooses to go off for days at a time. He has a home to come to. He comes home, he rests for a couple of days, he go back out in the street. There's nothing nobody can do about it. There's nothing we can do about it. We don't want that for him. But this is something that
that's crazy. Like that goes to show too, like you can't help people as much as they want to be helped. Cause it's like, it seemed like he had, it looked, based off the background, it looked like he'd have a little, you know, decent little living situation, family around him. But he chooses to go back to a certain lifestyle. It's like, no matter how much you want to help somebody, they gotta first want it for themselves. It's sad but true.
So all these rumors about him being dead, my cousin is right here. He's alive and well. He's very much loved, and we coming head first behind him. And stop saying that he was taken advantage of by his management, and Lefty did this and Lefty did that. Lefty ain't did shit but love Welvin. So
I hope that's the case.
Please.
I hope that part's the case.
It's good to note that this video titled Stop the Rumors was uploaded 5 years after his last video on his YouTube account. But even though he was alive, there have been many videos of him struggling to maintain a healthy lifestyle, and even more videos of him being beaten up or jumped, and for some reason, people thought it was okay to jump Welvin at his most vulnerable state. While doing my research, I stumbled upon a new Welvin channel. I'm not 100% sure that this account is owned by Welvin, but going through some of his shorts, he does address his behavior and how he's been living. During this short that was uploaded in May of 2022, Welvin states that he isn't dead, but that he has been drinking way too much and that he has to slow down.
I'm not dead. I'm not sleeping on the street. I drink too much and I pass out. And I don't like when people record me while I pass out on the ground somewhere. So I'm not dead. I'm not sleeping on the street.
This is just sad.
I just drink too much. And I just have, and I need to.
And people take that as an opportunity to record and be like, "Oh, Welvin's." I don't get that culture. Even like when a rapper, like the whole Takeoff thing or the PNB Rock, your first instinct is to pull out your phone, not to help, but to record. Instead of calling 911, you recording them as bragging rights to be like, I was at the bowling alley when Takeoff got. I was at the same restaurant with PNB. Like, bro, like that's not nothing to get cool points over, bro. Like, I've never understood, like, your first instinct being to
and in the
record
description
stuff
of
like
this
that.
channel, it gives you the name of his TikTok account, and a quick search on TikTok will send you to his account, which is pretty much the same thing. But this account generated over 100,000 followers, but his TikToks just seem very off. A lot of his TikToks are just him struggling to say his 3 catchphrases, and it seems like he's either very drunk during these videos or is off something, which is very sad to say. But in the bio of his account, it states that this TikTok is managed by someone named Nicole Visual. And this all comes back full circle. Now, the main reason why I even remembered Welvin was because of this video titled "We Got Attacked in LA."
Hey. Oh, it's good.
He does paid videos.
How much is it?
You gotta go through her.
You're his manager? All right, bro.
I'm gonna delete the video.
See ya.
I'll do it for you.
No, that's okay. I just didn't know. I was gonna give him money. I just wanted you to tell me how much.
Where's my pepper spray?
I just want. Oh, hell nah. Hell nah. Oh shit! Look at.
These nuts.
This video received 1.5 million views, and during this video, the guy that's recording finds Welvin on the side of the street hanging out with a lady who states that she is his manager. Of course, this content creator bothers Welvin and eventually gets chased by him because Welvin says that he has pepper spray. But I think the discovery of Nicole being his manager has left me with even more questions than answers. Like, what happened to Lefty? And did he actually steal all of Welvin's money like the comments have stated? And if so, why hasn't Welvin spoken out about it?
Because you would think, honestly, despite Welvin's current lifestyle, you would think Welvin would have had something like 5K per show up. Plus, Welvin, not just the D's nuts, like a lot of what he would do after would still pull views. Of course, it wasn't D's nuts type views, but it was still views. So it's like you would think, and that was before the whole, apocalypse or whatever. So Welvin should have had a lot to show for. So it's like the family saying don't blame Lucky, but it's looking bad for Lucky.
Is an example of how
and where did he find
this
new man
people in your corner and rooting for you, you can lose everything in a blink of an eye. Welvin was a talent, but has been harassed nonstop by people who try to bully him for the way he looks or for the situation that he's in. Welvin needs a mentor that can either persuade him to leave the streets of LA, or he has to leave California in pursuit of a better life with less of a party scene. I also feel like people forget that there's an actual human being behind the meme. So even though the meme will live on for years, the person who popularized it, in this case being Welvin, he has been left to deal with his
That's the
own
sad thing
paths
about
of life.
YouTubers.
And a lot of these people that
that's the
make
sad thing
memes
about a
end
lot
up
of YouTubers in general. Like you forget about the human aspect of them. Like if something going in their personal life, a lot of people's first instinct, can you get on video and talk about what's going on? Update us. In the midst of their situation, you feel obligated to hear about it. So it's like
their life being ruined. But how do you feel about Welvin and what has happened to him in just a couple years after being forgotten? Let me know in the comments below. But this has been the end of the video. If you want to send me suggestions on the next creator I should look at, the best way to do so is through my Instagram or by joining my Discord server. Both will be linked in the comments below. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
That was a good example at the end of the video of people showing love to him just because of the clout. But anyway, please show a like, comment, subscribe, share the video, roll 300 subscribers. Go subscribe to Bills YT as well, and I'm out. Peace.